In today's increasingly digital world, good old-fashioned paper still plays an important part in the music community, especially with songwriters. Many songs have been scratched out in journals or on napkins or whatever happens to be at hand the moment inspiration strikes. But no matter what the medium, it's important to establish and maintain proper records. The most successful songwriters treat songwriting as a business and maintain proper song files. A song file, as that term is commonly understood in the music industry, contains all of the relevant documents for a particular composition. This can include lyric sheets, even napkin ones, demo tapes, copyright registrations, split agreements, etc. Not only is it valuable to have these documents together for record-keeping purposes, but in the event of an infringement, it establishes date of creation and demonstrates ownership by the creators of the work. Now, there are a few good business practices to keep in mind for every song that you write, and one of the most important practices is to date everything with the full date, including the year. This simple act can prevent many headaches down the road when you're trying to establish a date of creation for something you wrote years ago. If you're working with co-writers, keep a record of everyone's real name and their citizenship information. This is information that will be needed when you register the song with the Copyright Office. And it's always easiest to get it up front instead of trying to track down all of these co-writers when you need it. Also, when you're co-writing, it's important to understand what the song splits are going to be. With multiple writers, ownership of a song is by default divided equally amongst the co-writers. So if your splits are to be divided differently, you must agree upon it in writing, and any split agreement should be included in that song file. Another good practice if you're co-writing often is to maintain a calendar with all of your co-writing appointments. Whether that's done electronically or with a planner, this information can be important in the future. And these are just a few simple practices to kind of incorporate in your songwriting routine. It's always a good idea to back up your hard copy originals with electronic versions though. And not only are these good business practices, but they really help protect you as a songwriter. No one ever wants or expects to be involved in an infringement case, but if you ever do find yourself in that situation, you'll be relieved to have a well-documented record of your creation. And who knows, maybe one day the Hall of Fame might want to display that tattered napkin that you used to scratch out your first #1 hit.